morning, nerds. Am I already having internet issues? What the French toast? Good morning. It's Tuesday. I don't know, April something. April 29th. There it is. And it's time for your daily dose of dork with Danny. That's me. If you weren't able to figure that out, I'm the only one here. Danny. Good morning! Before we yell good morning at the chat, make sure you do me a huge solid and hit that big fat thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you're new and ring the notification bell so you get notified whenever I'm back with even more nerdy goodness. We got a few things to chat about today, just a couple. I really want to have more of a discussion than just read some crap at you today, because there's a couple things going on that feel like we need to talk about, needs to be discussed. But first and foremost, the most important part of the day. Good morning, contributing producer and nerdling first class, Kino. Good morning. Good morning, deranged lunatic. Good morning, Fernando. Buenos dias. Also to you, Maria. Good morning. Good morning, Maria. And good morning, Taco Cat. Good morning. Good morning, Spencer from the Dingus Den. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Nicole, my nerd sister from the Red 5 network. Also a Red Fiver, Mr. Sir. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Steven Reacts. Long time no see, sir. Good to have you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, my goodness. What a lot of stuff going on. Oh, Steven, been busy dealing with family stuff. So sorry. But I 1000% understand that. I have stuff going on myself. Sometimes I bring you guys into it, but I appreciate you taking the time. I really, really, really do. Anyone want to? Just maybe dance? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I keep telling you guys that. I have no idea what I'm doing, and you still keep coming back. So you guys are the real heroes. Real heroes. And my nose is super itchy again. I had this thing when I did hair. Like, as soon as I would touch someone's hair, start to put color on it or start to cut it, my nose would start to itch. And I think it's a subconscious thing. Like, I know I can't touch my nose or my face or anything like that. So immediately it starts itching. I also have really bad allergies. So there's that. All right, guys. Let's start with a headline, and then we'll get into our discussions. So a couple years ago, we heard that Disney Plus is working on a Gargoyles reboot. I would love to see more Gargoyles. I would love to see a live action Gargoyles. But I don't want Disney to mess with the formula. The formula worked. It really did. We had some lovely Star Trek The Next Generation reunions with Jonathan Frakes and Marina Sirtis. And it was just a really great show. I mean, I was in my late teens, mid to late teens when this came out. And I freaking loved it. Like, I would watch it as soon as it came on. Facts. So there's a Gargoyles crossover happening this fall. You shut your dirty mouth. You shut your dirty mouth. Tell me more. But tell me what you guys think. Again, Disney's got a real problem with messing with the recipe. They think they know better than the originators. And that's extremely rarely true. Good morning, Jalen, and welcome. Thank you so very much for stopping by and checking us out. I really, really hope you subscribe. Please subscribe. Hit the like button. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Love new viewers. Good morning, Loki. Oh, but I love Gargoyles. I would love to see a live action. That's right, Jalen. I would love to see a live action. But don't mess with the recipe. Yeah, exactly. Big part of a lot of people's childhoods. Don't mess with the recipe. Okay. So we got a new shot of Lois and Superman from the set of James Gunn's Superman. Oh, Jalen, thank you so much. I have zero chill, but I appreciate you thinking so. Super love it. Thank you so very much, my friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. It's a good shot. I like the suit. I know that's not a super popular opinion, but I like it. I love the casting choice of Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. I think she's absolutely going to nail it. She looks very Superman the animated series here. I super dig it. Oh, that's right. Free Comic Book Day is this Saturday, and Thunderbolts comes out this weekend. I'm really hoping I can convince the Dave to taking me to see that. But yes, Free Comic Book Day. Get out there, support your local comic book stores. You know which one I'm supporting because they support me. Check out shopapotheosis.com/comics and using code comics and at checkout for 10% off. You can get a subscription box of comic books, and if you do it on Free Comic Book Day, they are going to load you the F up. They're going to send you your free comic books. So go to shopapotheosis.com/comicsand and use code comicsand and support your local small comic book businesses this weekend. Every weekend, really, but especially this weekend on Free Comic Book Day. All right. All right. I die on that hill. Rachel looking fine, Jalen says. I really, really want to see Thunderbolts. Good morning, Nerdling First Class Backyard TARDIS. What is up, my dude? Fernando says he will never be on board with the red underwear being outside the suit. Well, see, I like the nod to the old school. That's just me, though. That's just me. Ultimate and Absolute Universe. See, here's the thing. I need to check out Absolute Wonder Woman. I've been meaning to, and I'm just so behind on so many things, and I'm having a really hard time forcing my creative brain to get back to work. It's such a hard time. But yeah, that's on my list. The absolutes are on my list. Okay. Moving on. Let's just dive in to our topics today. Okay, so I'm going to remove this and going to get into some stuff here. So first things, can we talk about Terrence Howard for a hot second? Terrence Howard, God bless this man. You gotta admit the authenticity of Terrence Howard. That man will say whatever is on his mind. But he tells, I think it was on his podcast. It was on Bill Maher's Club Random podcast. He says he was offered the role of Marvin Gaye in the biopic, but turned it down because he would have had to kiss a man and he would have had to cut his lips off. Oh my God. So maybe not the best way to put it, but again, the man is 1,000% himself. He is 1,000% his authentic self. But this kind of raises a thought I've had. Why would we be taking queer roles away from queer actors? It just seems silly to me. Like, why would we not offer that to a queer actor, someone who was comfortable with that kind of stuff? I don't know. It's just a thought I've had. Jalen says, I can't remember the last time I saw a Terrence movie. I'm not going to lie. That's probably because he really hasn't been in much lately. Because he does not filter mind to mouth. It hasn't really translated into a whole bunch of roles for the dude. So, but I think in his roundabout way, he's raised a good point. Like, why are we offering queer roles to straight actors? Why not offer them to the queer actors? I'm just saying. Empire, what I did enjoy Empire. Dude, it was my guilty pleasure. I'm not gonna lie to you. I liked Empire. Kind of fell off at that last season, but I blame Jesse Smollett. So anyway, Terrence Howard passed on Marvin Gaye biopic because he would have had to kiss a man and he would have had to cut his lips off. So, oh, Terrence. Terrence Howard, man. Terrence Howard, always himself. All right. Next. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Where's it at? So, y'all, we have talked so much about the Minecraft movie shenanigans in the theater. So much. Y'all control your children. Discipline them kids, please. Kino told me that at his theater, which I do, he's got a post. Where have I put it? At his theater, they were throwing eggs, yelling chicken jockey, throwing actual eggs and yelling chicken jockey. That is a problem. That is absolutely positively unacceptable. And because of stuff like that and the throwing of the popcorn and just all the crazy nonsense, theaters like Kino's right here says they've had to put signs up and warn people disruptive behaviors related to trends seen on social media will not be tolerated and result in being asked to leave. No warnings will be given. Okay. A lot of stuff like this, a lot of stuff like all over the country. So because of this stuff going on, Warner Brothers announces that they're doing a block party edition of the Minecraft movie. Block party edition. So they're kind of starting their own Rocky Horror Picture Show, audience participation stuff. Kino, not a problem, but a serious flex at the cost of eggs. No joke. That's why I have my own chickens. Backyard Tartar says when he took his daughter to Minecraft movie this past Sunday, nobody threw anything. Lucky. Jalen also says it was pretty chill in her theater watching the movie. Sure, we screamed the chicken jockey and all the other movie meme moments, but chill. But it was still loud. So hopefully no waste of eggs and popcorn. But this the sign that Kino shared came from an AMC cleanup crew. Lord have mercy, those poor people. Backyard Tartar says they had chicken in the lobby, but that's nothing new. Oh, they didn't have Tiny Tot there to help corral the chickens for you. My little Shih Tzu chicken herder. But here we go. We've got this Minecraft movie block party. The studio has announced special showings that encourage talking and singing along with the film, which is already known for inspiring the in-theater hijinks. Warner Brothers is leaning into the mayhem by announcing the block party edition screenings, which encourage the audience to sing and talk along with the smash hit film. As the video game adaptation starring Jack Black edges into its second month in theaters, which these days is friggin' unheard of. Usually by week 3 or 4, it's streaming already, killing the movie theater industry. This one's already in its second month. Warner Brothers and Legendary Pictures have come up with a screening stunt to try and spark another round of repeat viewing this weekend. The screenings will embrace fans singing and memeing along to their favorite moments. The enthusiastic announcement reads, Warner Brothers Pictures and Legendary Pictures invite fans back to the theater to experience a Minecraft movie together in a whole new way. You know the moments, you know the lines, you love the songs. Now it's time to get loose, laugh out loud, and belt out those lyrics like a true Diamond Tier fan. The Block Party Edition screenings will be held this Friday, May 2nd, in North America and select international markets. The announcement follows a Minecraft movie opening weekend trend where fans got overly rowdy, that's one way to put it, in some theaters, throwing popcorn and engaging in other acts of mild chaos. Some of it was, I would say, at least mid chaos. Throwing popcorn and engaging in other acts of mild chaos. That just cracks me up. People were actually physically assaulting other people. So the disruption may have taxed theater employees, but the Minecraft fandom's embrace of the film gave theater owners some much needed spring box office relief and exhaustion for the people that have to clean up afterwards. A Minecraft movie has grossed $815 million at the global box office, hugely exceeding expectations and potentially launching a new franchise. So far, the film is the biggest domestic hit of 2025. Disney's upcoming Lilo and Stitch is expected to test that lead. So, yeah, it sounds like this generation has discovered the Rocky Horror Picture Show. For those who do not know, the Rocky Horror Picture Show has been around, almost 50 years at this point, and still has midnight screenings. Where I'm from, you would go to the Tivoli in U City, St. Louis, where Nellie is from, where I knew him as a child. The Tivoli is a theater, and it shows Rocky Horror Picture Show still, midnight screenings. And you come dressed up as your favorite characters. You throw hot dogs at the screen when Dr. Frankfurter's on screen. You get your newspapers out when they're in the rain. You also get squirt guns for rain. You throw toilet paper, birdseed, rice. The list goes on. You sing along. You're encouraged to get up and dance, and it's a really good time. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I got to be in it once. I was the bride. Bucket list moment for me. Anywho, it seems like these kids have kind of forged their own audience participation film. So damn it, Janet. These kids might be onto something. So I think the block party screenings are going to be successful, and it will cross this film into the 1 billion mark. I believe that. Good morning, Miss Penny. How are you today? So glad to see you. Oh, but I do feel sorry for those theater employees. I think they should possibly get a pay bump when they have to work these Minecraft block parties, because that's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. And I will take no Rocky Horror Picture Show shade in my presence, sir. I know every word. Seen it 150 times. I love it. Okay. I love it. Yeah. Minecraft is going to do 1 billion. Bookmark it. Trust and believe. All right. Let's get after it. Because I got a lot of problems with some of these people, and you guys are about to hear about it. So there is this post going around, and it baffles me that a lot of people are taking it as gospel. So I'm going to read you the post first. And then I'm going to bitch about it. And that's what you're really here for, right? Right? That's what you're really here for. Hear me, bitch. All right, so this account, this Jonathan Zorel, says this. It's not for everyone. Rachel Brosnahan says Superman isn't for everyone and will surely anger the same old people who don't support ideas of progress and empowerment. She warns that James Gunn warned them at the start of the project that they wouldn't have the support of half the audience, but told them that's not the better half. She adds that it's not for men or women with 60s style ideas. That's why James Gunn fans like this idea. Are you kidding me? There's zero quote source, doesn't say where it came from, who she was talking to. Nothing. This is entirely fake. This is fake, okay? So there is this group. And again, every time I say this, I have to preface it because things get taken out of context constantly. So I'm going to preface this again that I like Zack Snyder films. Okay. I like them. I liked them. I don't have a problem with Zack Snyder as a human being or as a filmmaker. I think he's doing pretty all right with both. Okay. That being said, there is a group within the Snyder fan base that are just psycho. Like, these are the Snyder cultists, and they are not necessarily DC fans. They are not DC fans. They are Zack Snyder fans, and they will do anything in their power to destroy or take down anyone who either doesn't agree with them or is not Zack Snyder. They feel so personally offended that Zack Snyder is not the head of DC Studios, is not continuing his Justice League stuff, that they're refusing to watch anything James Gunn does or give it a chance at all. That is not a DC fan. Not one actual DC fan wants a DC movie to suck or fail at all. Okay? If you want a film to fail, if you want a bad DC movie, you're not a DC fan at all. And you can't claim that whatsoever. So, exactly, Steven. I'm a Snyder fan. This is too much. Every fandom does have bad apples, and it seems we have some. Thank you very much, Jalen. I appreciate that. I am a DC fan. I have the receipts tattooed all over me. I love DC. I just like good DC movies. And let's be very, very, very real here. And I said this yesterday. I've said it many times. Henry Cavill is getting older. He has a family now. He's getting older. He's doing Voltron. He's doing Warhammer. He is living his best life. Let the man live his life, okay? He's happy. Let him have it. He's not sitting around crying into his wads of money that he's not Superman anymore. He's just not. He's happy with his life. And it was a thing we had, and it was nice. It was great. I enjoyed Henry Cavill as Superman while he was. That was 10 years ago. He's older. He's moved on. Now we have a new Superman. I'm going to give that a chance. Because what else am I going to do? Well, apparently, to some of these Snyder cultists, this is what they're going to do. Just constant making shit up. And some people will believe them. Some have, because people are sharing this shit. And like, here we go. Let me remove this one and pull up this post that people have shared. And look at his name, Stebble Moon. That tells you all you need to know. Also, hot take, Rebel Moon is not a good movie. I don't like it. It is overly pretentious. It's like a try hard of a movie. Like he really wanted it to be something amazing and great, and he just tried too hard. If you want to read my full review, it's on my website. I didn't care for the Rebel Moon movies, okay? And I get a little sus every time I see someone with a Rebel Moon name or whatever. So that usually tells me all I need to know. He's saying, oh, they're already in damage control mode before the movie's even out. So this person is buying this 1,000%. Oh, God. Hey, Isaiah, good for you. I see you, my friend. I know him. And he immediately called him a cultist. This is not a DC fan, but a Snyder cultist. Like, all these people are buying this nonsense. Grok is already telling you it's fake. See, look at all this. Hollywood sucks to say. Bad way to promote it. See, that should tell you everything you need to know. Why on earth would any director be okay with losing half an audience? I apologize. That slipped out. Why would any director be okay with losing half their audience? None of them would. And none of them are going to admit publicly that half that audience is bad anyway. Stop it. Don't fall for this crap. Don't fall for that. This is just a really stupid thing to do and share. Like, listen. Just listen. Let it fail on its own if that's what it's going to do. If it's a bad movie, you'll find out. We'll all find out. If it's bad, let it be bad in its own right. They don't need your help, Jonathan Zor-El, or other unknown who's what's it on the internet. That's just dumb. It's dumb and it's immature and it's sad. It's so sad. Like, I don't say stuff like, I hate the buzzwords and crap like that, but go touch some grass, man. Go outside, get some vitamin D. Why are you making this your life? Zack Snyder does not need your help. He's doing okay. He's got his money. He's got his life. I mean, very, very tragic and horrible what happened to his daughter. But the man is fine, okay? He's not spending every single day just lost because he can't continue his DC stuff. He appreciated the opportunity. He enjoyed what he got to do. And he's so thankful that we as fans signed the petitions and got Warner Brothers to release his cut. He's grateful for that. He's grateful for the support. But do you think he would be cool with this nonsense? Him and James Gunn are friends. Like, they're buddies. Zach is probably going to work on some DC stuff under James Gunn. Bet. He's been at the office talking to him. But do you really think Zack Snyder wants you to trash these people that have done nothing to you and nothing to him? I mean, come on. Steven React says, I could be wrong, but the lion and people just hating is crazy. It is. It's immature. It's immature. It's low. Some low hanging fruit. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Jalen's got a really good point, and we've talked about this. How movies flop. No one ever talks about it. It's bad overall and has no interest. Craven, Madam Web, Morbid Time, for example. Sure, some good movies flop, but there's no way in hell Soups. Yeah, I'm telling you, Superman's going to be $1 billion movie. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that these Snyder cultists aren't really picking up on. Okay, you're just helping it by talking about it. If you don't want it to do well, if you don't want to help that movie do well, don't say a word about it. Don't post about it. Don't share posts about it. Don't even look at posts about it. Boycott everything about it. Don't make a hashtag about boycotting either, because all you're doing is keeping the conversation relevant. Hey, how on earth do you not realize that all you're doing is keeping the movie in the conversation? It's all publicity. It's all marketing. I mean, dude, give Zach the Flash movie. But Zach can't do humor. He really can't do humor well because, the Flash is humor. Barry Allen has a sense of humor. He really does. And Loki's bringing up the leaks. We're hearing stuff about Lex Luthor having mutant monkey trolls online cyberbullying Superman. Yep, Maria's got a good point. Boycotts are supposed to raise awareness on real life social issues, not movies. Yeah, don't be. It's just a movie, man. It's just a movie. It's not your life. It shouldn't be. But Lex Luthor and his mutant army of troll monkeys, it sounds super ridiculous to me. It sounds super ridiculous. You see what I did there? Super ridiculous. Yeah, it sounds really ridiculous. And I don't know. I mean, cyberbully does sound silly, but if we're trying to make something, art often reflects life and life reflecting art, blah, blah, blah. And these are the times we're living in. I mean, is it really that outside the realm of possibility that Superman would have trolls? I mean, what are we just talking about? That's what people do these days. Instead of actually telling someone to their face how they feel, they hide behind keyboards and bitch about it online. Instead of doing something about it, actually, in reality, that's what they do. So I don't think it's that entirely outside the realm of possibility that there wouldn't be some kind of troll element if there really was Superman, like in the world of Superman. There's probably going to be trolls. But mutant monkeys. Jalen, why can't we just see the movie without BS or possible scoops ruining the movie experience for people? Because this is the world we live in now. And we're in these generations of people that grew up online. That's wild to me to think, by the way. I'm part of the last generation who didn't have internet and then got the internet. The first generation without, or the last generation without internet, and the first with internet. It's weird kind of juncture. But you have all these people who grew up not getting an immediate physical consequence for running their mouth to someone. That's how we learned what you shouldn't say to people when I was growing up. Because if you just walked up to someone and called them some stupid names or said some nonsense, chances are you're going to get popped in the mouth or something like that. That's what happened. So we learned what we should and shouldn't say or could and can't get away with, basically. We now have full generations who have spent all this time running their mouths online, talking nonsense and getting away with it, not getting an immediate consequence for it. Now we've got trolls. Good morning, Tabitha. I've never in my life, don't you start that. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not supporting violence at all. I'm just saying, come on now. You get all these kids who just grew up being keyboard warriors, and now we've got trolls and cancel culture. It's just making stuff up now. Straight up making stuff up. And it's bullshit. Childish, immature, stupid. Just stupid. Because again, what I say, if you don't want it to do well, if you don't want people to go see it, if you don't want to help this movie do well, then just don't talk about it. Don't pay any attention to it. The more you talk about it, the more you look at posts and share them about this movie, you're telling your algorithms on all social platforms that you love it and you want more of it, and that other people should want more of it too. I mean, that's just common sense, which apparently seems to be quite lacking in Snyder cultists. My goodness. So I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear what you think about this. Put it in the chat below. And while you're doing that, help support the channel. The easiest and the freest way to do that is by hitting that like button, subscribing if you're new, and ringing that notification bell so you get notified whenever I'm back with more content. But there's other ways to do it. If you would like to help support the channel in other ways, I cannot thank you enough, because I cannot keep doing this without help from you guys. I'm unable to support it without you guys' help. And the first way that you could do that, which, by the way, all of these links I'm going to give you are in the description below. First way you can do that is by scanning that QR code up there. It'll take you to buymeacoffee.com/comics and MUA, and it gives you the chance to tip me as little or as much as you like. If you don't feel comfortable with that, that's fine. I've got Cash App. Just go to $DanielleSoncasie, and you can do the same. Tip me as little or as much as you like. Or if you would like stuff in return, I do have a merch store at Etsy. comicsandcosmetics.etsy.com offers you exclusive 100% designed by yours truly merch. You like koozies, you like mugs, shirts, hoodies, blanket. There's literally everything. And the designs run from everywhere from Superman, X-Men, Dune, Star Wars, Star Trek, you name it. I love it. I've probably made a design for it. So go to comicsandcosmetics.etsy.com to help support the channel by buying my stuff. But I also have a Patreon. Join the official Nerdling Army by checking out patreon.com/comics. And we have 3 different tiers, starting as little as $3 a month. And each tier has its own rank and insignia, its own exclusive merch that you can only get here at Patreon. And you get that merch every 3 months for the first year of your membership in the Nerdling Army. You get access to exclusive content, the exclusive Nerdling Army chat. You can request breakdowns. You can ask me anything. And there's also behind the scenes outtakes and sneak peeks, early access, you name it. I try to help make that Patreon worth it as best as I can, because this is a lot of work. And without Kino, I don't know how I'd get it all done right now, because Kino's been really, really helpful. So thank you, buddy. But those are all some awesome ways you can help support the channel. Also, I'm an affiliate for a bunch of different places. If you have a dog and you love your dog, check out Leash Boss today. Use my link, get 15% off. The only company I shop for Tiny for, because they're the only company by dog owners who love and care for your dog as much as you do. So, with that said, let's check out the chat again. You're sending me a text that's going to change my life, Tabitha. What? Excited for that. Backyard Charter says they had a hashtag with fake testimonials of walking out of Sonic and taking their kids of Birds of Prey as a wholesome family film. Yeah, that is really, really dumb. That Sonic stuff was really, really stupid. Really stupid. It was not good at all. Jalen says, yes, don't talk about the movie if you don't want to see it. Like, it would help ease the Superman discourse. It really would. Like, we've stopped allowing people to like what they like. Just allow people to like what they like. There's no need to tear it apart, tear people apart. It's just sad. It's really, really, really sad. Loki says, you want to stop online trolls? Make it like the end of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Ah! Oh, man. No one would get away with that in the world we live in today. They wouldn't. But that's my opinion on all of this. Super surprised that the Minecraft movie is saving so many movie theaters and that it's getting its own Rocky Horror Picture Show treatment. I mean, good for those kids. Those are going to be some amazing memories for them. It's nice to have your own thing. It is. And these people making up BS about, I mean, James Gunn, Rachel Brosnahan, and David Cornsweet, Nicholas Hoult have got to be sitting back, laughing their butts off at some of the stuff that gets said, because this is ridiculous. Like, how can you not see this and immediately know that it's fake? Look at it. It's entirely fake. No one would say any of that. No big time movie actor promoting a film would tell anyone this. Not publicly, not privately. It's just dumb. Don't buy into this. It's stupid. It's so stupid. But we're getting close on time, and honestly, I don't think we need to show any more proof that it's fake. I mean, look at this post. look at how it's formed. I mean, let me see. What was... Let me pull up the appropriate timestamp because I've got it pulled up. Maybe we can look at it for a second. So I'm getting... Let's see. Okay. So let's see. Let's remove this. I also don't want Chris Gore mad at me. My sister-in-law knows him. She's a super big fan. Nope. Here we go. So
go down the statement.
The Rachel Brosnahan.
Right there, that one. The Rachel Brosnahan. It's not for everyone. Rachel Brosnahan says #Superman isn't for everyone and will surely anger the same old people. She says that James Gunn warned them at the start of the project. We can't find this comment.
Yeah, I know. Where did she say this?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's BS.
Okay. Yeah, I looked around too. I didn't see anything about this. So.
Dear God, we were at CinemaCon. All she could do was say good things about James Gunn.
Boy, she looked good.
Yeah.
Well, look at this stuff.
She makes really good.
Yeah.
She makes every scene she's in brighten.
But I'll agree with everybody with the marketing. The marketing is terrible for this film, man. I don't know what
that's true. The marketing, they haven't really done hardly anything.
Find the team that did Barbie and do this.
100% agree.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I think we're
saw
gonna
the trailer before. I believe it was Revenge of the Sith, a trailer for the Superman. It was the same trailer, the exact same trailer. It's nothing new.
Yeah.
Get on it, guys.
I think I'm gonna start cutting.
Ah,
I need to
crap.
drop my belly fat.
When will I ever get monetized and annoy people like this?
I think we're gonna see it ramp up quickly, though.
Yeah, I actually think the movie could be really good, and this marketing will not help it. It will not help.
Just show him saving kids and fighting the retarded-looking kaiju and fighting Ultraman, and it will make money.
And James Gunn needs to step aside and just talk less.
Yes, I've been saying that
He's
forever.
in that regard. Denis Villeneuve says nothing.
I have said that forever.
Speak for itself.
Can't help
He
it.
does. It's not Denis
Thanks,
Villeneuve and Denis doing a cameo. I mean, how much money do you want to bet James Gunn does a cameo in Superman?
I don't know, maybe
Guaranteed.
But to me, all of his, speaking out and everything he's been saying, doing all of these self inserts, with this whole #super shit, it's more of like a man who has something to prove. It's more about his ego, because Marvel fired him, then he went to DC, then they rehired him. I believe like the Snyder fans also reamped up the #fire James Gunn thing when he was
That's
hired.
so stupid.
To be the
like
head
you're
of
gonna
DC
have
and
any
redo the whole
pull
thing. So, like,
on who gets hired at a studio.
A lot about his ego as well.
Yeah. Well, I think they need to refocus it on the story, the character, what Superman means. Maybe they're afraid to have that discussion because Superman is traditionally patriotic and American. And I don't know what it is. It's funny. I saw a comment, which stupid thing. I should never read the comments on my own channel. But I saw someone accuse me of being xenophobic when for years, 40 years, I've covered Asian cinema and indie cinema and films from
okay, Chris.
The UK, like all over. I just also I like movies that reflect the values or
what the heck, man?
Very French. There's a difference. That's why they say British.
24 months.
Hold on. Is it
France, the UK?
Okay, so 35, I think, is what you were telling me. Here we go.
Badger, we'll bring these up right here. Quick.
Member for 24.
So I guess not.
Films. That's what my point was. A lot of things I say sometimes have layers to it, a little nuance.
That's the end. Okay. So
but I just like to see get back to that. There's no reason we can't do that, and
There's
let
a lot
the
of people-
marketplace decide. You
There's a
know,
lot of people in Hollywood though do not like America. They hold a
That's
lot
true.
of anti.
So fake. Like fake. It's fake. It's all fake. It's just stupidity and immaturity. Saying he wants him being in the James Gunn should mellow out on his tweets and stuff. He kind of puts his foot in his mouth a lot. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I want to hear him talking about it when he's doing an actual promotion. You know, like a panel or something like that. But the constant social media stuff, it's like I don't know how to use social media correctly, clearly. I just don't. James Gunn is worse. He's so much worse at the social media stuff. So he needs help with that. 1,000%. He does. He needs help with the marketing entirely. I'm with Film Threat on that one. Hire the Barbie team. They did incredible on that marketing. They completely understood the assignment. Superman has like no marketing. They've released some shirts. They've had the same trailer out for some time. We're just a couple months away from the actual film. We have the one, maybe two, like at the teaser and the trailer. We need better marketing, because right now the Snyder cult is doing the job for you, keeping the film in the conversation. So, but that's all I really got for you guys today. That's all. So make sure if you haven't hit the like button, you hit it on your way out. Yeah. But I'll be back tomorrow morning with more news, another daily dose of Dork. We'll talk about what went down in Andor as it comes out tonight. Hopefully there's not more craziness. But until then, nerds, I've been Danny. You have been awesome as always. And I will see you in the next one, which is tomorrow, and stuff. But I'll see you tomorrow. Be good and keep your eyes out, because
Disney and Kathleen Kennedy are gonna get you.